Good morning. I thought I'd give you guys all a little story time. So here we go. I'm going to read the story Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss. Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss. On the faraway island of Salmasond, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean, it was neat. The water was warm, there was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed. See how they're all swimming around and happy, having a great day? They were, until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. I'm ruler, said Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king! I'd be ruler of all that I see. See how he's sitting on his stone trying to think of an idea of how to get higher? So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using these turtles he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another one's back, and he piled them all up in a 9 turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up, he sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view! He could see most a mile. See how happy he is on top of all his friends? See this little guy, I think his name's Mac. All mine, Yertle cried, oh the things I now rule. I'm king of a cow and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and what's more beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see. See all the things he can see? Do you think he's being a nice friend, or do you think he's not really considering his other friends' feelings? And all through that morning he sat there up high, saying over and over, a great king am I. Until long about noon, then he heard a faint sigh. What's that? Snapped the king. And he looked down the stack, and he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac. Just a part of his throne, in this plain little turtle. Looked up and he said, beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please? See, this is Mac, and he's starting to hurt. He's got all these other turtles on top of his back. But Yertle's way on the top looking down. Do you think he cares about his friends right now? Or is he just thinking about himself? Silence, the king of the turtles barked back. I'm king and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher, his royal voice thundered, so pile up more turtles. I want about 200. 200 a lot? Think you can get that many friends to stand on top of each other to build him a tower? Turtles! More turtles, he bellowed and brayed, and the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came, they obeyed. From all over the pond they came swimming by dozens, whole families of turtles, with uncles and cousins. And all of them stopped on the head of poor Mac. One after another they climbed up the stack. Think you got 200 to do it? Look at them all. And there's Mac. Everybody's stepping on his head. Then Yertle the Turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. Hooray, shouted Yertle, I'm king of the trees. I'm king of the birds and I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah, me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see. See how happy he is? Do you think these guys are happy too? Look at everything he can see. But these guys, what do you think they're feeling? All the ones below him. Then again from below, in the great heavy stack, came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it, our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving, groaned Mac. See poor Mac and all the other friends that are sad? You hush up your mouth, howled the mighty King Yertle. You have no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no, nothing that's higher than me. So he looks happy, doesn't he? He's not thinking about how sad all his friends are, is he? He's just thinking about how happy he is because he can see everything. But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. What's that? Snorted Yertle. Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack them to heaven. I need about 5,607. A lot of turtles. Think you can get that many? See the moon way above him? So he has to get that much higher so he can look down on the moon. But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle, whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough and he had, and that plain little lad got a little bit mad, and that plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne. See, he burped, and all the other turtles are starting to lose their balance because he shook. And Yertle the Turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule, well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle, the king of all Salmasond, fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. See how he fell head first right into the pond? It's pretty muddy in there too. And today, the great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. What do you guys think? Do you think he was a nice turtle, or do you think he was not a nice turtle? And here's Mac. Doesn't he look happier now that he's not on the bottom of a whole stack of other turtles? But he looks kind of sad. Why do you think he's sad? And these guys are all happy swimming around. And this again is Yertle. And he's not the king of a high pile anymore, is he? So that was the story for this morning. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you have a nice day. I love you. Bye.